Hello and welcome to Facteroids. We're going to do a campaign mission today in the foothold section, one called Lunopolis. Let's give it a go. It says to secure permanent human presence on the moon, we have to build a first proper lunar city. Thanks to the past activities on the moon, there is already some infrastructure ready for us. Now we just have to expand the colony. To prepare for expansion, we have to secure more power. Fusion reactors are ideal for this. Build one or more fusion reactors and supply them with heavy water to get enough power reserves. So this is our starting base. We have our main hub right here. We have some power here. Down here it looks like there's some fill. Looks like this is all concrete in here. Looks like we have some. This is a concrete factory and some water and rock for the factory. Okay. This looks like H2 reserves. So they must be making H2 over here. So ice is being turned into water here. Water is being turned into hydrogen and oxygen, which comes down this belt. It gets split right here, it looks like. Oxygen goes this way, guessing over to the colony. Hydrogen comes up here to the storage, and then onto the hub. There are no resources on this map, so there's no iron, there's no silicon. So I guess we're given a starting batch of materials up here, so I guess we'll have to make that work. So our first goal is to build fusion power. Fusion power is done in a reactor and it needs heavy water to produce 50 power. Heavy water is made in a refinery. It can be made two different ways here. One with hydrogen being turned into heavy water, or heavy water can be made directly from regular water. It takes 1 to 8 water to make heavy water. So what I'm thinking is we will do, since we have hydrogen right here, we'll put some kind of refinery factory down here. Use this hydrogen since it's here, and we're right next to ice, so if we need to make water, we can do that as well. Let's put down a refinery. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 off this gap here, and that will be recipe for heavy water making from hydrogen. So hydrogen's coming in over here, so we can just build a belt. It's already being separated right here, so let's just pull it down here. That lines up nicely. So that way hydrogen will come down this way. We're actually going to turn this belt off for now. And then we'll put a fusion reactor down over here, connected by a pipe. Actually, let's do a cistern. Some storage. That way we'll have hydrogen coming in here, being turned into heavy water, into the cistern in here, and that way we can put another factory right here, if need be, for turning this ice into water, and then water into heavy water. They have that mostly built, but I'm going to go ahead and stick down, because I don't think the hydrogen's going to be fast enough. 50 hydrogen to make one heavy water is going to take quite some time. So let's put an additional system in place here. We'll put a refinery making heavy water and a refinery making water. So we'll put some ice mines over here. Pointing down is fine. And they will come over to here. We'll set this one to make water. Ice melting. And we'll set this one to make heavy water out of regular water. And then we can pump the heavy water into the cistern as well, so that way we'll be sure that this has plenty of supplies to be active all the time. That way, if we want to add a second power plant, we can just tie into these pipes right here as well. Alright, while we're waiting for that to come online, the power did kick on momentarily, so we got a new objective. Build an infrastructure to support 20 colonists. There's plenty of ice in the vicinity, just make sure you have enough well-supplied supply hubs. So these are supply hubs over here. Let's get rid of this. This is a supply hub here. This is a supply hub. It needs oxygen, water, looks like steam. Let's see what the habitats require. The habitats require power, waste production, oxygen, and water. So all we need is oxygen and water. So let's pop down, I guess 20 of these. Each one of these can hold one colonist, so there's already 6 here. So let's put down 20 of these. Let's see, what is that? That's 9, 18, 19, 20. So that'll take them a while to build that, and in the meantime we'll get pumping out more water and oxygen, because I'm assuming that's not going to be enough to... So it looks like the water makers here, the water factories, there's a full belt of ice coming in, so we could easily support another refinery making water. So let's go ahead and put that in, just out of precaution. And that way we'll be sure to have enough. They're just about done building the 20 habitats, so we'll look at that in a second. Select the recipe for this guy. And we'll just see. Right now it looks like the supply is holding. Pause it. Now it wants us to research conveyor belt speed 1. So research bot speed upgrade 1, research conveyor belt speed 1. So I think research is done in the comms center. Let's take a look at the projects, trade deals, and nope, it's not done there, so it must be done in the... There's a research lab? Yeah, research lab. So let's see if there's any of these down right now. It doesn't look like it. Research lab would have to be attached to the colony. So let's go ahead and build one. I think we'll just put it right here for now. So we're going to put it in the middle here. So we'll let them build that. Our bots made quick work of that. So let's select the Research Development Center projects down here in the middle. And then we can select, I think it wanted bot speed upgrade and conveyor belt speed upgrade. So bot speed upgrade requires 20 steel and 20 iron. We were provided with that at the start of the mission, so we don't have to do anything there. And conveyor belt speed is 100 rock. Looks like we have 300 rock in stock, so we should be good to do both of these. So let's set that one up. It takes 5 workers to make the research lab work, so we got to click on the habitat, and it says work no job, assign workplace. Click on there. So 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll just take these last 2 here. 4 and 5. Now it shows 4 workers are fully staffed. So now they should be able to get the research going. Of course, there are bots. We're going to bring materials in, so I think we can... Let's see if we select all our bots. I think we can somehow supply this. Right click all our bots. Right click there. Dig. Supply building. So we can just hit supply building right here. And they should go get the stuff for us. Yep, there they go. Probably just grab it out of the hub, take it over there. Easy enough. Those were done no problem. Now it wants us to do bot speed upgrade 2 and conveyor belt speed upgrade 2. We did use all the rock that was in the mothership, so they're having to drive all the way over here to get rock. So I put a mine over here, and then we're going to add another mine right there. So that'll get rock into the hub, so they won't have to drive nearly as far. So let's go ahead and select the next research project. Let's do conveyor belt speed. No, let's do bot speed upgrade first, because that way our bots will move faster. So it's going to take 40 steel and 40 iron, which again we were provided with at the beginning of the mission. There is nothing that we can produce on planet, so hopefully it's enough. So let's let them do that. They will build this mine first, hopefully, because I set it up first. Doesn't look like it though. Oh yeah, there's a bot working on it now, so he'll hopefully finish that, and we'll get those next 2 upgrades done. We can see the little red quadrant here that is red. All 4 quadrants should be green. That's how we know they're functioning. So if we click on the supply hub, we can figure out what the problem is. Or actually click on this, I guess even. It shows waste production is full. It's not able to get rid of waste. And here's the supply hub, here's the waste line. It looks like it dumps over to here, but it looks like it's all filled up. So we have to set up some new landfills. Sorry about that. Some new landfills to fill in the land, I guess. That's under landscaping down here. Landfill. So let's rotate it around here. Let's fill in this area. And we'll put 2 over here as well. And we just got to extend the belts to get them there. And that should fix that problem. The bots are coming to build it now. So we should be back on track. So they made quick work of that research. It is done. The waste is filling up already again. But it looks like we've completed this mission. That was all that we had to do, was do the research and build 20 colonists. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 water manufacturers were enough to supply 20 colonists. As well as they had, looks like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hydrogen and oxygen producers. And that was supplying enough oxygen to the colony. So yeah, I guess we're done.